Hi, I'm Steve Schuster, Associate Editor of VSAT magazine. Thanks for joining us today. We're here with David Hartshorn, GVF Secretary General. Welcome, David.
Thanks, Steve.
And today we're going to talk about some of the discussion of the pros and cons of high throughput satellites in anticipation of the upcoming roundtable. So tell us, David, what new capabilities do the HTS satellites bring to the table?
Well, it's all new. Almost any way you look at the new high throughput satellite services, there is something being done there that hasn't been done before. If you look at just one of the latest high throughput satellites to be deployed over North America, it has a throughput and capacity greater by orders of magnitude than all of the other conventional satellites currently deployed to serve North America.
Wow.
Now, that's the technology end on orbit. On the ground, it gets even more exciting. The way that new high throughput capability is playing out in the form of solutions and applications is dynamic and game-changing. Further, the types of entities that are now able to take advantage of those applications has changed. Our industry has broken through to a new level of service provision, moving, in addition to a continuation of providing high reliability for enterprises, we've broken through as an industry into the consumer marketplace. And what that means is that at competitive pricing, with higher throughput, the industry now is in a position to address applications that were out of reach previously. And that is amazing.
As far as the biggest challenge side with the high throughput satellites, what would you say that is as far as the Ka band? Would that be rain attenuation or?
Challenges. Well, with any new business, there are new challenges. And there will be some old challenges. Old friends like market access issues, licensing. Right. We need to make sure that the national administrations, governments, regulators, understand the value proposition of these types of new solutions in helping them to fulfill public policy objectives. By clearing the way with very light touch, effective regulation, they can open the door to higher standards of health, education, they can attract foreign investment,
sure,
and a wide range of other things that are in their very best interest. So that's an old challenge.
Right.
But it comes new into the arena in this context. On the technical side, I think you made reference to rain attenuation.
Right.
Rain attenuation. The higher in the frequency range you go, the more your signal is going to be subject to rain attenuation,
right,
or any atmospheric effect.
Sure.
Fortunately, the industry has innovated in a variety of ways to bring reliability levels now up to comparable levels as those that have been provided through other frequencies and spectrum.
I see.
They do this through a combination, variously, of adaptive coding modulation, site diversity,
right,
and in some cases we're seeing satellite operators combining use of different frequency ranges for the same customer.
Sure.
This is not theoretical. This is long since off the whiteboard and is in practical application successfully.
Sure. With
a huge body of experience now that can be shown that the industry has in fact addressed that challenge. There are others. There's the business model. The business model has been transformed. There are a wide range of new types of entities who have come in, rightly excited to participate in what might fairly be described as a revolution. Some of these companies don't have a background that is strong in satellite, and so the industry has stepped up to welcome them in and build them with the skills and capacities necessary to provide a high level of service and reliability to their customers.
Great. And before we wrap it up today, can you tell us a little bit about what you see as the next stages for HTS?
Next stages, all of the above is going to be playing out, and there is going to be more competition within our industry to provide these types of services. There is going to be more competition from our industry externally to other terrestrial service providers. And I think what you'll see also is a continuation of a long-standing trend where satellite, given its broad range of capabilities, is being built into communication service providers' portfolios.
Okay.
So that satellite can be used to do things that no other tool is capable of.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, Steve. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Thanks for having us.
Certainly.
I'm Steve Schuster, Associate Editor of VS Satellite Magazine in Washington. Thank you for joining us.